Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Dio here. Today we're going to be unboxing the Hirono Monsters Carnival series vinyl figures from Mart, and we are also going to take a look at the light up base that comes with the series. So it's a few days from Halloween, and this is probably going to be the last video posted before Halloween. So I figured we might as well end with a spooky unboxing. And today we're looking at the newest Hirono series, Monsters Carnival. So this is released for the 2025 Halloween season. And there's 6 figures in the series. But the cool thing is that all these figures light up, but only if you have the additional stand for it. So this is purchased separately. It wasn't too expensive. I think it was like $7.99 or something. So it's less than half the cost of one figure. But the figures won't light up without the stand. So we're going to take a look at each of the figures and then what it looks like on the stand lit up. So let's take a look at the stand first. The box is pretty simple. It's just kind of like a cardboard box. And it features Hirono on the front. And it says, unlock the dark delights in the front. And on the side, it's pretty much a basic information. But here are the instructions inside. So you have to have the figure and then stand. And then the figure on the stand will light up. It says the figure has an embedded lighting device in the body. It can glow when displayed with the scene prop. The blind box does not include the scene prop. So this you have to get separately and doesn't come with the figures. So I mean, you don't need to have this, but it is a nice addition for not too much of a cost just to display your figures. So we'll take a quick unboxing for this and take a look at what it looks like. And here's the base wrapped up. And in the box, it's just pretty much instructions in here and nothing else really. And here's the base. So let's take a look at it. And it's in a very stone rocky kind of feel. You could tell that it's very, very textured. And on the front, it says Monsters Carnival Hirono. It's pretty simple, like a square stand. And it does take USB-C power. So the one thing I did not realize is that this does not come with a cord. So you have to get a cord yourself. So thankfully, I do have an extra cord from a different product. So hopefully this one will work. It is a USB-C, but I think the voltage is 5, so it doesn't take too much power. So this is a USB-C to a USB regular cable. So hopefully this works. And now we'll take a look at the vinyl figures. So this set comes with 6 different options, and I got the full case as you see. And here are the 6 boxes for the series. And let's just pick a random one to start with. So Monsters Carnival is the name of the series, and the front of the box features Hirono in kind of like a stitched, patch-up rabbit costume. The box is very matte. You could probably even hear it, me rubbing on it, because yeah, it feels really good though, like almost not sandpaper, but a little gritty. And here are the options for the series. We have Dr. Beak, Grim Reaper, Creepy Clown, Killer Bunny, Zombie, Vampire, and there's also one secret. And the secret is 1 out of, this box is hard to read, 72. So it's a little rare because you only get 6 boxes. So 1 out of 72 is very small chance. But actually, I'm happy with all of them. And the secret looks like it's like a laying Hirono with a teddy bear coming out of it. Like most Hirono series, these are drawn on, so it's kind of hard to tell what the figure actually looks like. So let's just get to unboxing them. So we'll start with box number 1. Oh, and this series has its own special bags. The Monsters Carnival. Very cool. I feel like I haven't seen like a unique bag to a specific series in a while. And we got box number 1 is Killer Bunny. And it comes in these traditional like black and white hand-drawn Hirono cards. It's very nice art. And in the back, it shows a little carrot. So this is one of the ones I really, really like from the series. As you could tell, Hirono's wearing like a flock bunny costume. You can see the really like soft, fluffy texture on here. So not the Everything is flocked. You can see this ear right here. It's made of vinyl. And there's some interesting texture going on right here. You can tell from the ear. It's almost like a Band-Aid material, but not soft. It's a little rough right here. And then Hirono is wearing this kind of cute, kind of creepy outfit. And these eyes, one is like red and one is a button here. And there's like a blue piece sticking out. It might be glass. Well, not real glass, just acrylic piece, but I think it might be representing glass right there on the side. And then he's carrying a knife that kind of looks like it's made of carrots, and it's dripping carrot juice, hopefully. And you can see like a puddle by his feet of the carrot juice, hopefully. And then on the back, he is holding, what is he holding? A bag? It looks like a stitched up bag. Or like a tied up balloon. I don't know. It looks like it was a balloon before, right? And then there's like a puncture mark right here. So maybe he popped the balloon. One of his foot is also made out of vinyl. So it has this like blue kind of, it looks like a burlap kind of look. But it's not, it's vinyl. And his little tummy is also made of vinyl. Has that little kind of rough costume look, little stitchings on the side. So overall, this one's really cute. I really like the look of it. This ear is also bent and you cannot unbend it. So something to note. So now we'll plug the stand in, which I have right here, and it's plugged to kind of like a power bank. And it does not come with like a little plug at the end, so that's something to be mindful of also. So you just need the cord and something to plug it into. And USB-C goes right in the back. I think we're gonna need to dim the lights a bit for this to work. Okay, now the light's off. It's a little spooky, but here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh. So once you kind of put it near the stand, it already kind of lights up. You can tell this is probably like an inch and a half away, but it's really cool. But here's what it looks like lit up. So one of the eyes right here lights up, and also the tummy lights up. And other than that, I think that's really it. But it has a really cool glowing effect. I think the camera light is making it seem a lot dimmer than it is. But yeah, overall, it's a cool little idea to just have them light up whenever you put them on a stand. I really enjoy that. And one thing to note, I think that you need to keep a stand plugged in at all times. So it's not something that like you charge over time and it works for a while. You need to keep it plugged in. I got the lights back on, so let's unbox box number 2. Number 2, we have the vampire. Number 2 is vampire. And vampire shows Hirono trying to pull his own teeth out. I guess he's pulling his fangs out, and he actually succeeded. And with one of them, you can see this little tooth inside the jar. It actually moves around. Not sure if you can see in the video, but yeah, it's like a loose little piece inside the jar, so you can hear it rattle. But Hirono here is a very cute vampire actually. He's sitting down, has this pair of like pliers pulling out his fangs, which sounds a little painful. But he has these deep red eyes and a little pumpkin on the top. On the back of this, the pumpkin says And on the back of this, the pumpkin says Hirono 0427, which I believe is his birthday. And there's also like a bat, but with a crossed out sign on it. So maybe he doesn't want to be a vampire anymore. That's why he's trying to pull his fangs out. And yeah, that's a cute little concept though. I do like that he's in like a sitting position. It's a little different, and his cape in the back just flows throughout. Overall, this one's a little bit more cute than creepy. And it's not my favorite. I feel like I'd rather them all a little bit creepy than cute. But I mean, it's a nice little change in vibes for Hirono. And now with the lights off, let's see what this looks like lit up. Very cool. So it looks like the jack-o'-lantern is where the light is. You can kind of see it. Well, you can really see it lit up. And then I think the light kind of goes through inside Hirono's head. You can see his eyes lit up too a little bit, and pretty much a whole face lit up. So you can see how the face gets brighter with it on. It's a very fun series. Although I wish something else lit up in this one. I feel like they didn't know what to put a light into for this one, so they just added the jack-o'-lantern on his head. So I feel like this one's not as well thought out, or thematically at least. Maybe if he had like bats around him that lit up too or something, or a moon maybe. But it's still pretty cool. I just like how each of the figure has lights embedded into them. And now we'll move on to box number 3. And box number 3 is Zombie. So this one's a little bit more simpler. Hirono's a zombie. He has very green emerald eyes. And then he has this kind of worn down outfit with a tie. His tie has some blood on it, and his outfit is actually kind of cute. I kind of like the shirt that he's wearing. It has floral patterns on it, like right here and right there. They're very small, so it's a little hard to tell. But it's kind of like a plaid or gingham kind of style shirt. He is wearing jeans, so his outfit's pretty, regular, like every day. But I mean, he is a zombie, and he's also holding a bat here, and the bat says Zombie Land right there. But the one cool thing is that he is mixing a chunk of his head, so you can see his brain exposed. And this brain is done in like very pink or deep pink vinyl or acrylic. But yeah, you can kind of see how glossy it is compared to the rest of this figure. But yeah, overall, it's okay. It's not my favorite. Maybe with it lit up, it'll be cooler. I assume that's where the light is for this one. And let's take a look. Yes. So it is the brain that lights up. Yeah, I think nothing else really lights up for this piece other than the brain. But here, it's better angle. So, I mean, it does light up the entire brain. Other than that, I don't know. This figure is relatively simple, and I like the more complex looking ones. I do like the lighting effect they use for a brain. Maybe a little harder to see, but the light is very concentrated in the center, and the outer edges aren't as lit up. So it gives you that almost pulsing feel for the brain. And now let's take a look at box number 4. Box number 4, we have Creepy Clown. So for this one, Hirono's on the springs, and you can actually, kind of play around with it. But yeah, Hirono here is a creepy clown. I love the color of this outfit. I feel like this could have been in Why So Serious series. That would have been a very cool clown outfit for Hirono. But I guess I got his own vinyl figure series instead. So Creepy Clown features Hirono in a very colorful outfit. He's holding a skull right here. It's like a very, very cute looking skull, nothing creepy. He does have very a menacing look though. Almost like giving Chucky vibes with the orange hair. He's wearing a party hat, and yeah, I guess everything else is pretty normal to kind of clown outfit, except that spring in the middle. It looks like he popped out of the bottom half of his body. See that breakout kind of looking design right here on the bottom. And his feet are on the bottom. They don't turn, so those are fixed. Overall, I really like this design. I kind of like the spring mechanism of it. Reminds me of that one piece from Skull Panda, Image of Reality. I also really like the makeup that they did for his face. It's very, you can see that darker eyeshadow around the eyes, and that little scar right here across the eye. But overall, yeah, there's a lot more design elements, like the patchwork on his shirt in the back. A lot of things to look at on this one. And now let's take a look at what it looks like with the stand. Oh, this one has a very nice glow. So it glows right in the center where his body is. And it glows only from the bottom up, but it kind of reflects off of here. So it looks like it's kind of glowing on both sides, top and bottom. But yeah, overall, it's a relatively simple glow, but I do like how you can see it on all sides. But I think this one's like the brightest one I've seen so far, just because there's so much open area. And we have 2 more to go, so now this is box number 5. Ooh. Number 5 is Dr. Beak. Okay, this one's one of my favorites. I really like witch doctor kind of looks for some reason, so I think this one's really cool. And of course, this one, Hirono, is a witch doctor. He's wearing a witch doctor mask too. And as you expected, this is magnetic and it comes off to show Hirono's face. And then it just magnetically sticks back on like that. He's wearing a top hat that says Hirono and has kind of symbol on it. It looks like the letter D with an arrow on it. I guess maybe that's D for doctor. He's wearing this long traditional witch doctor coat. It's very long to his feet and it's double breasted, so 2 rows of buttons. He also has this syringe right here on the side, tucked into his belt, and he is holding a lantern. So I assume that is what glows when you put it into a stand. But yeah, I think all the details is on the front of this one. There's not too much on the back, other than some like patchwork right here. But the mask itself also has a lot of details with the eyes and the stitching. Looks from inside. And now let's take a look at what it looks like in the dark. So yes, this one lantern lights up, and that seems to be the only thing that lights up. Let me try to take off his mask and see. Yep, so only the lantern lights up for this one. Nothing else too crazy about this one in terms of the lighting. But yeah, still a really cool overall effect. I mean, I wasn't really expecting anything else to light up other than the lantern, but at least it makes sense. And last but not least, we have box number 6. And we have the Grim Reaper. Number 6 is Grim Reaper. Okay, so I thought the Witch Doctor was going to be my favorite, but the moment I opened this is my favorite. This one's really, really cool and really detailed. I wasn't expecting the cape or cloak that he's wearing to be like a translucent material. You kind of tell at the edges, it becomes kind of white and clear. So it's one detail that's very cool. And like the Witch Doctor, he also has a magnetic mask. Another nice detail. Here he is holding a scythe in one hand, and this does come off, so it's an extra accessory that comes off. And holding this ghost with, I guess, a chain. And I like how the ghost has a little party hat on it and a little sad expression. It's really cute. So it's not like completely creepy. It's also a very cute figure. Another cool thing is that, like as you saw from the bottom, he is made of bones. So his arm, or hands right here, you can see it's bone. His feet on the bottom, you could tell are bones. But yeah, that's very cool detail. You also see through the cloak, right here in the middle, you can see kind of like his ribs, the skeleton of it. So a lot of cool details. Also on the arms, there's like a rip right here. You can see the bone, skeleton detail, and a little patchwork on the back. But yeah, overall, it might be one of my favorite Hirono figures. I haven't even turned it on yet on the light. Okay, let's put it on the light and see what it does. And now let's take a look at it on the stand. So lighting for this one, the ghost, you can see lights up. And also, under his cloak, it also lights up. So the cloak he's wearing kind of hides this light that's on it. I wonder if I could just tilt it so you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see the light underneath, right there. Overall, it's not as much lighting as I would have liked. It's a little dimmer than I wanted. I mean, let's put a mask on him too. It's cool. I wish they allowed more light to flow through from the bottom. I don't like that like one little kind of peak at the lighting. Maybe if they made his cloak rip up a little bit more on the side and you could just see it all around. But that's the only place you can see the light for it. Of course, the ghost has lighting too. But I think it's still my favorite. It's definitely a really cool figure. And before I turn the lights back on, there's one experiment I wanted to try was to see if I could get multiple of these figures to light up on one stand. Because the stand, it's sizable. I mean, it only probably fits one figure, but since it kind of lights up approximately very close to it, I wonder if you could just... Oh, it does happen. You can see these two are lit up. And then you could put like a third one. Doesn't seem very reliable though. Unless you get 3 to light up at once. It does look a little dimmer than it would be. So if 3 of them lights up to one stand, that means you might only need to get 2 stands to light them all up at once. And thankfully, I do have a second one. So here's the second stand, and I'm gonna plug it in right through here. And let's put it right down here in the middle. So let's put Dr. Beak on the side. Also have a clown right here. And a clown on top. And then the Grim Reaper here. Yeah, so I feel like it's a little weaker when it's not right on top. You can tell the Grim Reaper, the bottom doesn't light up, but the Ghost does because it's closer to the top of the base, it looks like. But you can get all of them to light up at once with 2 bases, which is good to know. But let me shift these over so you can see a little bit better here. And Creepy Clown. Yeah, Creepy Clown doesn't seem to want to light up unless it's right on top. Probably because the light is on the bottom right here. So it needs to be like centered to here. When it's sitting to the side, it's not close enough. So yeah, it's really bright when it's on right here. So it's kind of proximity to where the base is to where the light is. But yeah. So yeah, you could kind of see that all of them do light up, which is, it's nice. But you might need to get maybe 3 stands if you want them to light up very brightly. So like alternate 1 on top, 1 on side, 1 on top, 1 on side. But if 2 is good enough, that suffices. Thankfully, the stands are only $8 each, so it's not too much of a purchase to have them all lit up. But yeah, I don't think you need 6 stands as some people might want to get. And thank you for joining me in today's unboxing video. Remember to hype, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And remember to click on the bell notification to be notified for future videos. Let me know what you think of the series. It's very interesting that they made them light up with a stand. I know there's been like plenty of other Pop Mart vinyl figures that each have like their own individual battery. So this is a different alternative. I'm just curious how long. I assume they're LED, so they should last for a very long time. And I guess all you need to do is just keep the base plugged in. But the one downside is you just have to have it plugged in consistently. So displaying them, it might be a little bit tough depending on where you have them. But overall, I think it's a great Halloween collection for Hirono, and especially if you could just light them all up like this, it's really great for displaying in the Halloween season. Do you think you'll be getting some of these figures? And if you did, let me know which one's your favorite. Unfortunately, we didn't get the secret one today. I do want to see how that one lights up. But maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'll chase for it because Hirono's not my top favorite, so I don't really want it that badly. I'm happy with all the other options in the series. Definitely gonna keep the Rabbit, the Grim Reaper, of course, and the Witch Doctor, the Dr. Beak, maybe the Clown too. But I'm not the biggest fan of the zombie or the vampire, so those will probably end up in my shop. Speaking of my shop, check my video description down below for a link to it. That's why I have all my duplicates and other figures or plush pendants I don't plan on keeping. And also check out my socials down in my video description below while you're at it. And happy Halloween, and until the next box. Bye.